Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in that video today. And the Houston Cougars bounced back against UCF to get a win after taking a really tough upset to Temple on Sunday. Get the win 82-71. This was a close game. I mean, Houston pulled out with a win late, but I mean, you can't let opponents like this, non-ranked opponents, be this close with you. I would hope that the Cougars can bounce back up to maybe 2-1 by the end of the season. But, as we get closer and closer to March Madness, and this is not type of stuff you want to see. I mean, going up, being up 4, it being a close game, going into the end of the game. I know you won by 11, but it was a close game going into the end of this one. So, yes, you got the win. I'm excited, but you got to finish the bag more. I mean, yes, you got the win, obviously, but this is I think, in my opinion, I haven't watched a lot of UCF this season, but just with their record and compared on how good you've been this season, I know they're 13-6 before this matchup, but this is a game you should at least win by 20. So good win for the Cougars, but and I'm glad they bounced back. I don't care if they won. They won, right? I mean, unless at least they didn't, barely win. So they got the win, but I thought they should have won this game by way more. But they bounced back. That is what is important. And they bounced back, get the win after a tough loss to Temple, a game where they just physically didn't show up. They were guarded great. I mean, they were guarded really good on the rim. It was hard for the Cougs to get to the basket, and so the Cougars, they bounced back tonight. So I was impressed. But moving on, going over the scores. Their leading scorer was off the bench with Emmanuel Sharp. He had 18 points and 4 threes. Probably his season high, I would probably bet. And then their leading points for starters, Jarace Walker had 17 points. And then both Sasser and Shed both had 14 points. The Cougars had a better shooting night tonight as well. 11 for 27 and 40.7%. So you got those 4 in double digits, and then you also got Roberts with 10, and then Tremont Mark with 7, and then Arson Locks with 2. Only 8 players stepped on the floor. Well, only 8. Both teams almost. Both teams only played 8 players, which I don't think that's too unusual in college basketball, but I think the Cougars have usually been playing 9 players a night, so maybe someone wasn't available tonight. I don't really know, but I was at the Rockets game, so I wouldn't know. I didn't watch this game, but what I do know is this game was way too close. I was keeping up on it. So, yeah, great win for the Cougars. Good shooting night. Sharp, he hit 4 threes. Sasser hit 3. Shed hit 2. But besides that, I mean, I thought you should have got this win, very more comfortable than it was. But, I mean, I was coming off of a horrible upset loss like you had on Sunday. I'm just glad you bounced back. So, yeah, Cougars, great win, great bounce back. Get the win over UCF, 82-71. Cougars go to 19-2, and UCF goes to 13-7. And the Cougars bounce back, and game by game, minute by minute, and day by day, we get closer to the Final Four to March Madness. I'm excited. I'm more excited for Final Four because me personally, I know I shouldn't be saying this early because anything can happen, but I think we're going to be there. And plus that, it's in Houston. I think if Houston's going to be playing in that, I think I'd probably go. But even if they're not there, which I think they will be, even if they're not there, I probably will still go. But I remember maybe in 2016 or 2015, March Madness was here, and it was really fun. There was like an event. I don't think I went to the actual March Madness, but there was an event there somewhere in town, but I can't remember where. But I'm really excited for March Madness, and just in general. And then I'm really excited for the Final Four, which I do believe the Cougars should be, if everything goes right, stay healthy, play good basketball in the tournament. I think get good matchups, play better than your opponent, of course. normal stuff, but it's the number one, stay healthy and keep playing good basketball as a team. I think the Cougars should be one of the favorites to win the basketball national championship this season, and it'd really be awesome to see that in person, especially if that happens in your own city. I mean, winning the Final Four in your own city is pretty cool, in my opinion. So, yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the Cougars game today, and let me know your thoughts on the Final Four being in H-Town this year. If you live in H-Town, let me know if you think the Cougars will be in this year's Final Four. I believe so. I think that they'll be in it. That's it for the video / post game, I guess. And Cougars win 82-71. Sharp scores 18 and 4 threes. Cougars get the win 82-71. Peace out and go Cougs.